New York State Dem boss refuses to endorse Mamdani, causing huge rift in party. There's been this rift in the party. The far leftists and the modern Democrats are battling right now for the soul of the party. And the far leftists have been winning for a very, very long time. I don't even know if there's any moderates left in the Democratic Party because so many people have have fleed. Is that the word? Fleed? have have fleed the Democratic Party. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to hear what the state Dem has to say about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. There's a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from Fox News, and they report that Democratic New York City mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani lost the endorsement of a longtime state party leader despite having the backing of New York Governor Kathy Hochul. And mind you, he didn't back Kathy Hochul, though, even after Kathy endorsed him, which is funny. It's funny to me. That's what she get with her big teeth. But New York State Democratic Committee, or NYSDC, Chairman Jay Jacobs announced this week that he will not back Mamdani for mayor despite Democratic voters selecting the Democratic Socialists as the party's nominee. Quote, he said, quote, Mr. Mamdani and I are in agreement that America's greatest problem is the continued growth of income disparity in our nation, Jacobs said in a statement to The Hill. On how to address it, we fundamentally disagree. Yeah, Mamdani want to give out handouts from God knows where. You know, you can only tax people so much. He wants to give people handouts and stuff like that. He doesn't really offer any real solutions. The Hill reported that the NYSDC leader said that he disagreed with Mamdani's stance on Israel. Oh, that's the big issue right there. You know, Mamdani has been a vocal critic of Israel's actions throughout the war against Hamas terrorists in Gaza. His stance on the issue has become a major topic of the campaign cycle, particularly when he refused to condemn the phrase globalize the Intifada, which some view as a call for violence against Jews. You know, this ain't my battle here, so I'm staying out of this one. But Mamdani has since distanced himself from the phrase, saying he would discourage his supporters from using it. Yeah, right. You think they're gonna listen to that? We all know how the far left really is. I don't think anything's wrong though against supporting the Palestinian people, though. I do want to make a statement on that, though. You know, the Palestinian people do not deserve what's happening to them right now. It's just wrong. Leaving Hamas out of it, you know, leaving what Israel is doing to the people there is just it's unconscionable. But while he would not back Mamdani for mayor, Jacobs dismissed fear-mongering surrounding the self-described Democratic Socialist campaign as a, quote, gross overreaction. No, it's not. It's I don't think we're reacting enough to it, actually. I think it's an underreaction because socialism destroys. Socialism have never helped not one person ever in life, ever. You can't point to no situation, you can't point to no country where socialism actually helped. And I'm tired of them saying using the whole Denmark and stuff like that, the Netherlands and stuff. They're not they're not socialist countries. They even tell people that. They said stop calling us socialist countries because we're not socialist. But it remains unclear how the loss of Jacobs' endorsement will affect Mamdani's campaign. However, it could have an impact on Jacobs' position as a leader of the party, according to Politico. Jacobs said he would resign from his post if Hochul were to request it. Quote, if the governor should ever ask any state chair to resign, they should resign, Jacobs told Politico. Hochul announced her endorsement of Mamdani in an opinion piece in the New York Times on September 14th. She shared the article on X and captioned the post, "New York City deserves a mayor who will stand up to Donald Trump and make life more affordable for New Yorkers. That's Zohran Mamdani." And again, he's not endorsing her. So I'm wondering if she would, if she could, would she take back that endorsement? I'm sure she would. But a recent Quinnipiac University survey showed Mamdani garnered 45% support among likely New York City voters. He was followed by former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo at 23%, Guardian Angels co-founder Curtis Sliwa at 15%, and New York City Mayor Eric Adams at 12%. Cuomo and Adams are running as independents, while Sliwa is running as a Republican. But there you have it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Is this a big deal? Mamdani not getting this support? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.